Hey, we're back.
Hello, after our slight
Technical difficulties.
So that
we
was fun.
return. Yes, we're gonna show you a good time, baby.
Yes, and let me take another sip of this on stream because this is what killed it the last time. Oh, that's just
How bad? Beppis real bad?
it's like if you were chewing on a piece of Big Red and took a sip of it is pep.
Ugh. I
That's
don't
what that
I don't
tastes
like
like.
Big Red at all.
Well, no, because
That
Big Red
that
is awful.
gum I can never understand. Yeah. Woof. Blech.
All right, so let's yeah, this is my game that I'm playing now. The Flying Battery Zone is kicking my ass.
Yeah, it's interesting. I like when I played through that. The first couple times I went like through a high route, and I was like, "This is great. I love this." And then just recently, I hit a low route for the first time, and I was like, "Wow, this route is not what I would enjoy." So here we go, motherfucking Sonic 3S, goddamn beginning. We got egg robos from fucking Sonic CD and shit, and later in Sonic 3.
That is actually that is a game that I've yet to play is Sonic CD.
Yeah, it passed me by, as I imagine it passed most of us by. Zawardo! Sorry. Requisite JoJo's. I mean, I never had a Sega CD. I actually have a 32X, or yeah, have. I think my Genesis still works. But yeah, never got a CD. So I've played Sonic CD at some point, but like I never beat it. I just kind of turned on a port of it somewhere at some point, like in a collection, on GameCube or whatever,
Yeah,
and messed around with it for like 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, that was kind of cool. I'm gonna go play a Sonic game I like now because it's really Sonic 1.5, and I feel like Sonic didn't get great until 2.
oh shit!
um,
I thought I was out of the way of that shot.
yeah,
Born.
but yeah, this here we go, motherfucking Sonic Mania.
I'm trying
This
not.
game is.
I've been playing this on the. Okay,
You gonna
go
do it?
ahead, Mitch. Before I
Yeah.
go into what I have to talk about,
So Blue Sphere's stages are great. They're a wonderful addition to this game. I love them. They're so much fun.
Mitch.
Make sure you get all the rings
Mitch.
because you want to get that gold medal.
I hope for
You
the
got to be good
absolute
at it.
love of God, you are being your typical sarcastic self.
Yeah. No, I like blue rings. I like the way like I actually enjoyed the blue ring stages in this game. Um, and I know we Johnny and I talked off camera about this, and he is not a blue ring faithful. Um, but I don't know it.
It's a little easier on the eyes because of the smooth frame rate on this,
Yeah, and you've
but
got 16:9. You've got like a bigger, wider picture, and it runs faster. But yeah, I can totally understand how some people are not going to be in love with blue rings,
blue
um,
spheres, you mean?
or blue spheres. Goddamn, have I been saying rings this whole time?
Yeah, like 4 times. Fuck!
Fuck it. That's okay. All the nice thing about blue spheres stages is they only unlock bonus content like and Knuckles mode, which you can only play I think in no save. Maybe it's weird, but they unlock bonus stuff that you don't really need to have to like really enjoy 99% of the game.
Right.
Um,
Shit.
and Knuckles is a very nice bonus to have because you can play as Knuckles in and Knuckles mode, so you can have Knuckles and Knuckles.
Oh, that's
Fucking Knuckles and
awesome.
Knuckles and fucking Knuckles and Knuckles and fucking Knuckles and Knuckles and fucking Knuckles and Knuckles. Rather flex my Knuckles. I don't Knuckles. I'm Knuckles. I'm like Sonic. I Knuckles. Oh god, Knuckles and Knuckles.
Hey, there we
Oh
go.
yeah, here we go. These are like I will totally like straight up. I like the UFO catcher bonus stage more than Blue Spheres by a long shot.
So do I.
Um,
I wish that this game
I'm
had like kind of a nod to the my favorite
the
bonus
half
stage
pipe.
in Sonic. Yeah, the half pipe.
Yeah, like I would enjoy seeing the half pipe again, but at the same time, I mean, there's only so much they can squeeze into the game. Don't forget to get rings. You need the. Oh, that's yeah, there's a
I
bouncer there.
yeah, I thought that was the like kind of a shortcut.
That's one annoying thing about these, it's hard to tell what walls are closed and which ones aren't on these stages because they don't have actual boundaries. Or they don't have like a physical block that you can see. There's just like a little texture on the ground. Yeah.
Shit.
Get money. There you go. Now you're doing better.
Okay, now
But,
I'm locked in.
Yeah. Ding.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, now it's all just about chasing that UFO. But I really like these stages. The way they feel, like the actual running, like the movement on this stage feels awesome. Catch that shit. Yeah, got it.
It reminds me a lot of Sonic R.
Yeah, like that's totally what it's based on, I think, is primarily Sonic R and some cut Sonic, like some Saturn stuff that never came out.
Which, little known fact about my collection, I own Sonic R.
Holy shit. Like a legit Saturn copy of it?
Like a legit Saturn full box copy.
God damn, that's amazing.
I will show that off once I finish up. This is one thing I really like about this game is boss fights all the time.
Yeah. Every zone ends with a boss.
I knew that was going to happen. I'm like,
Good
oh,
timing.
I'm fine to hit him again.
Yeah. Nah. Have you figured out the sweet-ass Tails hover?
No, I have not yet.
Oh, so here's why you're playing the best mode of this game right now. After this boss, I'll give you a little hint, clue you in on some sweet baller action. But yeah, I like these sort of like mini bosses, mid bosses, whatever you want to call them, at the end of every Act 1. How they kind of reflect like old bosses, or they're like an enemy in a stage, reminiscent of that. Get them points. But and this fucking background. Oh my god, this game is so pretty. Like,
I know I'm gonna let that now.
even though these are all just like Sonic 1 assets in the foreground, like the fact that they redid the background of the stage into like this cool cave, like that's so rad looking. All right, now jump and press up on the D-pad. Or press up and hit the jump button again in the air. Sorry. That right. Oh, that's weird. Why'd you do the dash? Don't hold up. Just tap it when you're in the air.
Okay.
See what Tails is doing there? You can grab onto him when he's doing that. Now mash A. Aw.
Okay.
It takes a little getting used to. But essentially, you have access to Tails as like a flying fox boy. You can do the Tails fly with Sonic because you can team up. You don't need a player 2 to do it anymore. You can do it yourself.
Okay, that is wicked cool. It'll take some getting used to. There was actually Nerdist put out a Because Science video on how fast Tails would actually have to move his tails.
Oh yeah.
And that kind of stuff, like in some way, like, oh, this is kind of cool. In the other way, it's like, wow, you're looking too much into this.
Yeah, actually, I like Because Science on the Nerdist channel. Are you looking for something?
No, I was gonna go get Sonic R and show it off.
Oh, okay, yeah, totally.
Be right there.
I'll talk to the people. I like Because Science because it's got a good focus. That show. They don't go into a bunch of weird meta bullshit like game theory. Thankfully, that was quick. I was just telling people about how I like Because Science more than I like game theory.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But, yep. Full copy and everything. Yes, but when my friend was kind of liquidating his collection before his son was born, he was like, "Do you want any of my Saturn stuff?" And I'm like, yeah, I do." Because he has some gold. He has like the old like MSX collection stuff.
Oh, nice.
Which Actually, those oh no, those are over there. Yeah, those came over.
Anyway, let's
Yeah.
show the people some gameplay. Actually reminds me, my friend Kyle got a Sonic Mania manual at PAX.
No, oh, cool.
Yeah, I guess you had to play Sonic Forces to get it. Which is a demo I have zero interest in ever playing. So I didn't get one for myself, but he got his hands on one, and it was pretty neat. It had a lot of like kind of about the developers, behind the scenes type stuff, which I always enjoy.
Oh, the ghosting!
Yeah, you got fucking Third Strike ghost shit behind you.
Shit.
Oh yeah. What are you doing? Oh. Okay, so like keep. Wait. Oh, here, get this fire.
And then
now go back.
Yep. I already unlocked this trophy.
Yeah. That shit is baller. Oh damn.
I did not see that enemy there at all.
Yeah, I think he spawned from the right and then just kind of. Oh my god. Oh, you're supposed to have the fire shield. Interesting. These levels, I like them. They are laid out well. Yeah. You had to play the Sonic Forces demo at PAX to get the Mania manual. And I was like, yeah, nah, not as much as I love Mania. I really love Mania. I don't love it enough to put myself through Sonic OC character fucking the we really gave up this time, guys game. Because my friend Kyle, he played that Forces demo and he hated it. And like me, he's another huge Sonic fan, and he was extremely disappointed. Apparently the physics are wrong. Like Sonic doesn't jump right, the gravity is wrong, stuff like that. Which is a huge issue. He said it felt like they were trying to do Sonic Generations again, but they forgot everything, or they forgot what made Generations actually fun, and instead. Oh wow, nice jump.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make that up. Wouldn't make it up there either.
Yeah, get your hits in. Get your good hits in, right? There we go.
Fucking right.
But
shit.
Oh, you. Yeah, I was gonna say you can get him from up there, just on that little incline.
Damn it, I'm.
That's okay. Honestly, like one thing I like about this game, the bosses are interesting, but they're not super hard. Generally. There was one that I fucking struggled way too hard on, but it's because I think the game has a couple like physics bugs and glitches that they need to address. And there was one boss fight where I kept dying because of some like animation that was eating my inputs, and then I would die because dumb bullshit, and it was annoying. But overall, this game is like, it's really good. Everybody liked this game.
Yeah, like I have not heard a bad thing about this game, and nor should we have heard a bad thing about this game.
Yeah.
This is the best.
The world.
This is the best $1,000 in gas my company that I work for ever spent.
The good old GameStop gas rewards. Oh, look at that! Isn't that great? All right, so this is the grind zone. Okay, so. I'm gonna guide you through this. So go up here, take the top route here.
Okay. Shit.
Yep. And then you just kind of go through this top route. There you go. And you're just gonna be going here for a second. So I'll talk to you about shit. What else did I see at PAX? Oh, I met one of the creators of 3rd edition D&D. That was interesting. Because it wasn't like at a signing or a panel or something. It was just on the street. I liked his hat, so I complimented him about it. And then we talked for a minute while we were walking to the convention center. Okay, so here, wait. Okay, so you're going to hit this first bumper. It's going to shoot you to the left. You're going to hit this bumper right below you now. It's going to shoot you to the right. You want to jump over the next thing, over the next bumper.
Okay.
So yeah, so go, jump. There you go. Emerald ring right there. once you get the route down, you can get there in 25 seconds, possibly faster. This is how you grind for emeralds in this game. Because once you get a full playthrough, once you've gone through all the levels and gotten the bad ending, you get level select on your file. So you can just restart this stage over and over and over again, get to this ring in 30 seconds or less, and grind it for emeralds.
Wicked cool.
That's the fastest one I've found from beginning of zone to the ring. I'm sure there's like probably one or two that are faster that I just don't know about, but this is the one I've been using because it's also a really simple route. Oh yeah, you're fucking dead. You committed the gravest sin in emerald gathering anything, hitting an obstacle. Because they eat your inputs.
My phone just had Sammy's like, you have a tweet. I'm like, what? Not now.
Yeah, you cannot afford to blink during this. I'm amazed you lived through that, honestly. Yeah, you need rings.
Shit!
Whoop. Yeah, you can fall through. Oh man, I love these bonus stages though. They're really good. And yeah, that one is super easy to get through. You just take that top route and then you go and then you jump after those two bouncers. It's super easy to remember.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, this music.
Oh yeah.
I listened to this Friday. I was working and oh god, gotta go fast.
Don't worry about it. You gotta go fast.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's fine. We'll play, clearly the best of the classic Sonic bonus levels. And it's so fleshed out in this game. There's like 32 different stages that you get to beat.
I know. It's almost like you put in the wrong cartridge when you were playing Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, I would have enjoyed if they had brought back the half pipes. Like if half of the medals were by playing half pipe and half of them were this.
I just came from that way.
Mostly, so one thing is these globes loop around. They have a pattern to them. So even if you came from this way, don't worry about it too much. The way they're mapped gets weird. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the one thing I'm glad about is just that they didn't bring back the Sonic 1 bonus stages. Those were my least favorite.
Oh, dude, no, those are garbage.
Yeah,
I think we can all agree
random.
I think we can all agree that those suck.
Yeah. So how many of these have you beaten?
3. But I've only gotten gold medal on one of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
One nice thing. Shit. One nice thing about those is once you beat one, all right, and I think another thing is coming up. Yep. There's a way to actually skip this section. Try going back real quick. Oh, nope, too late. Never mind.
I forgot that close.
Okay, you're gonna die, but that's okay. I can show you the skip. Because there's a way to actually skip this entirely. And also these boxes, this is another one of the game's weird little glitches. These boxes will kill you for no good reason.
Yeah, I watched Jacksepticeye trying to play through this.
Oh, wow, you actually lived. Yeah, it's like my friend Kyle actually game overed on this part because he kept trying to get the fast way through the boxes and they kept being broken and murdering him.
Yeah.
So right here,
the squishing mechanic is stupid.
Yeah. It's a little like oversensitive. The hitboxes are a little weird. So you can actually fly tails underwater. Fun fact. And also this section here, since there's not an actual floor, you can fly up through this before you even have to get through the that water block section. You don't have to do it at all if you have tails.
Oh no, okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Because you're going, to the right and then up and then back to the left. So this area is right above where you are before you go through the block section. So a lot of people who are mad about that, pro tip, you don't even have to do it. If you think about the way the stage is laid out, you can totally skip it. Plus, there's that rotating floor that I think you can also fly through that with Tails. Tails being a bro.
Right?
Here we go.
Here we are.
Mini boss. And free hit at the start. You missed it. That's okay.
And pop up.
And you can't tell, I have played this game a bunch because I
Shit,
I haven't even been studying the speed route, but I've already figured out a lot of like you can mash through bosses to an extent. Like this guy, you can kill super fast with Tails.
Yeah, I'm actually.
Even though you take damage from his orbs, like you can still get a hit in.
This is this and Glitchless Mega Man 2 are actually going to be the Ghosted Through Him are going to be the two like the two things that I try to speedrun first, because this next act coming up, because I've played this off stream before, is the most rewarding reward I've ever felt for playing a platformer.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite acts in the game. Just this, like, just because I think this is the first time they really introduce like a brand new mechanic in the game. I mean, you can burn the wooden bridges with the fire shield in Green Hill,
And then this.
but this is like, yeah, this and like the gel, all the weird goo gel stuff is so good in this level. Like it's such a new thing for this game, even though Portal did it, or Portal 2 kind of already did it, but this is 2D, man. Sega does what Valve don't. Half-Life 3 by Sega, expected 2018 confirmed.
This game is 0.9%. What was that? Oh shit! I didn't mean to jump into that yet.
Oh well.
Let's go up.
Yeah.
Up again. Boing. The parody of numerology that the Game Grumps did when they were playing Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah.
IGN gave this game as a 3.9. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 is the number of Def Leppard members, almost. Def Leppard for next Sonic game confirmed.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I gotta be over here. Boing.
Yeah. Boing. But yeah, like I love the
Ring buffer.
the gel and like just the way they really broke out and said this is the stage where we're really like getting funky and fresh and original with this game.
Oh, I gotta go to this.
This game's so good.
This is like this part alone is like exactly what I want in a platformer.
Yes.
Like it feels so rewarded for like all of this.
Yeah, like this is I think one of the stages that really exemplifies like Sonic level design at its peak, where you get those bursts of speed and then you get actual like good platforming and gameplay. Like this is one of the more skill-based levels. It's one that really rewards like multiple playthroughs and just being good at the game.
Yeah.
Learning your way through, making my way downtown, walking fast, doo-ba-da-doo.
Because
like,
that joke will never not work.
Fuck it. I was gonna say when you hit that area, there was some of those blocks that you kind of bump into, and they actually form a staircase that you can climb if you wait around for a couple seconds. It might lead to a green or like an emerald ring thing. I don't remember, or it's just a power up. But yeah,
I was talking left wall. I thought maybe there was like a crack in the wall.
Yeah. I mean, in the original like Sonic 2 version of this stage, yeah, there were a lot of like fake walls. Whee! And the tubes, the pneumatic pipes, going to the bank.
By the way,
and here's the second best boss fight in the game, motherfucking Puyo. Which reminds me, so I went to my local mall yesterday, and played in my first Guilty Gear tournament since last year.
Oh.
Yeah, the local fighting game community had a get together
I
yesterday.
want to do that.
There's a game store in our mall here called Games Galore. Shout out Games Galore, which used to be a little weird because it was in a mall, so it wasn't a huge store, and they'd still try to have like Magic and Pokemon card game tournaments and shit. Um, and it was just really packed, and it'd smell like nerd in there and get a little little like weird. But because it's a mall, it's failing, and there's lots of available space. So I think last year they moved into, or they expanded into another like store in the mall, another space, and they basically just turned the whole space into a room full of just tables, and like they've got a couple pool tables and some arcade machines in there and stuff, so that they can actually have space to run their tournaments, for card games, and they just have more retail space, for like collectibles and game supplies, and like they have snacks and drinks and whatnot that you can buy. Oh yeah, and you can actually play this the fucking Mean Bean Machine 2-player in Sonic Mania.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's an unlockable for beating Blue Spheres stages, or you just unlock it after you like beat the game for the first time or something like that. But yeah, so our local mall, we now have a pretty good like actual space for like game tournaments, tabletop games. Oh yeah, here's the first original level in the game, motherfucking Studiopolis.
Oh, there's a one up back there.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this fucking level, man. Look at how gorgeous this is.
And this is gorgeous. I gotta say, this isn't one of my favorites, though.
Yeah. Like, I love the look of this level, but yeah, there's some stuff.
There's some mechanics that I'm not.
Yeah. Apparently, this is actually the first level that was developed for this game, sort of. This level was actually developed, I think, as like a demo that Christian Whitehead showed to Sega to show that like he could make a Sonic game, like an original Sonic game, if they would fund him. So as a result, like he kept this level for this game, or either that or it was like a test level made to show that his engine could actually work for a Sonic game. It's something like that, or is essentially a prototype level early in the game's development, and they kept it. Ooh, I wonder if you can get up to that. Wait. Yes, maybe.
Hey!
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, that kind of explains Studiopolis being a little weird, but I mean, like, I love every level in the game. I definitely have favorites. I really like Chemical Plant. I like the Flying Battery and some of the later stages in the game a lot. I love every stage, but yeah, Studiopolis is like kind of
it's wonky to me.
Yeah, after you've beaten it a few times and the shine wears off a little bit, it gets to be kind of like, okay, this level is cool, but my 5th time playing through it, I'm like,
Shit. Double shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the thing is I've noticed whenever I make a mistake in Blue Spheres, I make all the mistakes. It all goes downhill. Also, I don't know if this was everyone's experience, but like Emerald 1, easy. Emerald 2, still pretty easy. A little more challenging, but reasonably so. Emerald 3, okay, these are starting to get a little challenging. These are starting to get tough. They're getting serious. Emerald 4, this is difficult. Doable, but they keep pushing that limit up. Emerald 5, fuck this game. This is garbage. I hate this.
Yes.
These stages are fucking trash. Emerald 6, oh, they got easy again. That's weird. Emerald 7, I haven't gotten yet, but I've only given the stage like 2 tries, and I was pretty close. So it's really weird. The difficulty curve goes like up and up and up to Emerald 5, and then it like slopes down all of a sudden. But yeah.
Okay. I didn't think I was on the path anymore.
Let's see. I met one of the creators of D&D. He was wearing a hat. I went to Sweary's panel. Ack Inc. was really good. Oh, I went to the Friday night concert. I saw MC Frontalot, Bit Brigade, and Mega Ran played that night.
I'm super jealous of that concert. Actually, that would have something I wanted to see.
It was really good. Mega Ran was awesome. The concert hall itself is maybe not the most suitable venue for hip hop acts because it's a symphony hall, so it's super echoey.
Oh.
Yeah, so a lot of like the actual words got pretty lost. The rapping itself, because you'd get so many echoes and reflections from just the reverberation of the room.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That's what
am I qualified to talk about hip hop? Questions we have to ask ourselves on Quarter Munchers. I feel like as a format, hip hop, because of the fast, like the lyricism of it and the speed and articulation of, especially like good rapping,
hated this
it doesn't lend itself to echoey concert halls nearly as well as, boomboxes, earphones, headphones, car stereos. It's a smaller space type of music.
I hated this
Oh,
so fucking much.
I was gonna say, oh god,
They overlap.
yeah, this boss fight, it's a little bit of the pain in the ass. I don't know, I got used to it. It's the main thing is just dealing with the weird speed because it's harder to go forward than back.
Yeah.
My general strategy is stay towards like the back third of the screen and then really push forward, jump over missiles. And actually, I roll into the blue missiles.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start doing that because I just tried to jump into that and it gave me death.
Yeah, you're supposed to roll into the blue missiles.
Why didn't I roll? I hit the down.
Bad controller. I don't know, buddy. I will say the music in this stage is baller as shit. It's so good. The Studiopolis theme is amazing. And then jump to get back up again.
Yeah.
And pro tip, jump back when you're in the ball so that you can give yourself space to like reconfigure and get over the missiles again. Oop. See, like that. Almost. Oh, hey, you made it.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to either.
Yeah, it was close. It's one of those, like, the hitboxes I would expect you to have gotten hit in. Yes, I am good at the English. Let's see. Saturday night, I went to late night dub fight. I think I mentioned that before. That was really good.
Down.
Need to roll a little earlier, maybe. It might take like a few frames for the animation to start. There you go. Because, yeah, you'll get like a little boost off of the roll, it seems like.
Yeah.
But,
okay, this is actually going a lot smoother than the first time I did it.
Sunday night was Ack Inc. Had really good seats. Holly's costume was incredible.
So
I don't want to sound like a creeper, but she looked great.
Well,
like she had this big witch hat and these horns, and like they did makeup, even though you could barely see her face under all of this shit. Like they really went all out with hers.
I love watching her maker streams where she's doing all of her costumes.
Yeah, I need to actually like find those and start watching them because I used to watch her little like what's the word? Oh, good, you beat the boss. She had like a YouTube sort of weekly show where she did kind of cosplay stuff, and I really liked that. But I haven't caught many of her streams. Should probably watch her D&D stream too. It's probably good.
Yeah, I've actually heard that's really good. Because Jared's in that too, isn't he?
Yeah.
Also, man, my heart goes
not right
out
now,
to that motherfucker right now.
Yeah, that's a huge bummer. Whatever happened to him. I didn't actually watch the video.
While he was gone at PAX and Dragon Con, a pipe burst in his house.
Ooh.
That flooded his entire downstairs.
Oh, that sucks.
So like his fiance's like whole craft room and everything got like fucking annihilated. The ceiling caved in.
Oh man, that's terrible.
2 weeks
Yeah,
before
like I saw.
2 weeks before he was supposed to move out into a new place.
Jeez. Well, at least I mean, it's not like he has to stay there. I guess.
Yeah, but I think they
Right?
were trying.
Sort of.
I don't know if it was like an ownership thing or if it was a. All I know is that he's going to.
Yeah, I don't know.
And also the everything that collapsed and everything like that is asbestos.
Ugh. Jeez. Yeah, that super sucks. I thought he was in the hospital. It's like I saw like the thumbnail of the video and it looks like he's wearing like a mask or something, and I figured, oh, he must be sick. That's too bad. This sounds way worse.
Yeah, I think him being in the hospital sick probably would have been a.
You can tell where my priorities lie. I'd rather be fucking
What?
coughing up a lung and have one of my legs cut off than have my stuff have bad things happen to it. Um, I don't care about me, but if my guitars break or get, lost in a flood, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm 100% with you on that one, actually.
Yeah. Living in this time, what a time to be alive.
Well, because like I'm actually I'm half going through that because of like one of Suzanne's fish tanks kind of like started leaking through the basement floor.
Ooh.
My Boss GT6 effects processor, it works, but the LED screen doesn't work anymore because it got super wet.
Yeah. Oh man, that sucks.
In a way, I'm like, like I mean, most of what I do is on Guitar Rig now anyway, so it's
Yeah.
I was sad to not have it just because it was easier to if I want
To
to
the
play
left.
it like through my amp with all the effects and everything like that.
Oh,
There it is.
there you go. I'm gonna say there was a bouncer to the left too that you might have been able to get through. Use the boost to get through.
Oh, there's a light of Duff. Oh, okay, that was Tails.
Yeah, those little light platforms are like super. I always like realize that I'm standing on one half a second too late. Oh god.
Dude. Then here we go.
But yeah, I played Marvel. I played Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, I got to play Divinity: Original Sin 2. Booth notes. Booth was good. Lots of demo stations. They were packed in nice and tight, so you could tell they were actually trying to get a lot of people to play the game. Good line management. They had a dev out there like asking if people wanted to, because they had co-op and solo for the booths or for the demo. So they had a developer out there like, are you guys together? Do you want to play co-op, et cetera, et cetera? Good management of the line. Developers were very friendly. They talked to people. Again, unlike THQ Nordic. I'm just gonna hammer these guys. That was the only booth I had a bad experience at. Yeah, Divinity: Original Sin was really interesting. Not the kind of game that really shines in a PAX, like con demo environment. Silver medal, good enough. Because it's a complex turn-based RPG with lots and lots of deep like role play elements. It's a game you don't start getting a feel for until you've played like a couple hours of it.
Yeah.
And the demo they were letting people play, essentially you got 20 minutes with the game after character creation, which the dev walks you through.
That's what we're after. Way, there we go.
Yeah. So, and they make the character creation part of your... Well, the dev walks you through character creation to show you everything. And they're like, all right, you're good, you're golden. We'll give you a couple minutes to create your character, and then your timer starts. So essentially 22 minutes, effectively. But you should already have an idea of what you want to do character-wise because you've been walked through it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Divinity: Original Sin, good booth. Total War Warhammer 2, good booth. Lots of decoration, very atmospheric. You really feel like you're in this cool space when you're playing the demo. The booth only had one entrance and exit, so the throughput of people in that regard was a little weak, but they had like 24 or something demo stations packed in there. Again, getting lots of people in and out. You basically pick one of two factions and you play through a battle. And, you know, the AI, one, the enemy AI is set to like super easy. And two, they're going to start fighting automatically. So no matter what, somebody's going to win and your demo's going to end sooner or later, even if you do nothing. So yeah, Total War Warhammer 2 was fun. I was a little sad because I didn't actually get to play my Lizardmen, the only faction I've ever played in Warhammer Fantasy, which I only played for like 6 months. Oh, the thunderclouds. I had a very brief flirtation with Warhammer Fantasy, and I basically, get to the pole. There. Oh,
yeah.
See, yeah. That one I didn't figure out until like my third time fighting that guy or fighting this boss. The poles are not super obvious.
No, I actually, until you pointed that out, I don't even see those.
Yeah, exactly. Like they just kind of blend into the background. Oh, bam. But yeah, Total Warhammer 2 was really fun. I at least got to see the Lizardmen because that's who I fought against, and their faction looks super cool. I'm excited for them to be added. God, I did so much stuff at PAX. Late night dub fight. Jerry and Mike, the two Penny Arcade guys, did a Q&A that I went to, where they had a Super Mario question block full of like pre-made questions that people had submitted before PAX.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sickest baseline in Sonic, Flying Battery Zone.
Yeah.
But and they were weird, like fucking, some of them were absolutely bizarre questions. Like, if you were a butterfly, what would your wings look like? And if the two of you had to kill each other, how would each of you do it? And who do you think would win?
Well, that sounds like a Penny Arcade question. Ah, shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was really fun. You know, it was them kind of, a lot of it was just the two of them kind of unwinding and having a chance to sort of, actually go to the left, go to the left, go to the left, go to the left.
I'm working on
to the left, to the left. Sorry, it's important. Oh, I thought it was here. Damn it. I thought there was like a fire. There it is. Yoga fire. And if you hit A in the air, it does the Sonic 3 thing. Foosh. Which unfortunately fucks up your ability to use Tails because he'll do the hover thing, but that's how you get to it. The shoe or the skate shoots you at it. I forgot. But butter. Oh man. Saw, like I said, a lot of game.
I tried to skip.
Yeah. There's a co-op horror board game that I saw that looked really cool. I think it's called Apocrypha. Had very pretty branding. The guy at the booth was pretty cool, super nice. So I'll probably be picking that up because it's got a lot in common with like Arkham Horror, Elder Sign, Eldritch Horror. A lot of those games that I like. Hopefully less Ameritrashy, but we'll see. I'll have to look into the game some more.
I am not focused.
Yeah, a lot of cool looking board games. Oh my god, there was so much VR stuff, which is one thing I'm kind of worried about for game shows in the future or game conventions. Is just that, because like with the regular game booths, you know, your fucking first person shooters or indie platformers or beat 'em ups or whatever, you know, the little booths can only have like one station. Oh, you're using a DualShock.
Yeah, my PS4.
Oh, that's right, Derp. For some reason I thought you were playing it on Steam. But and you even mentioned it before. I have been paying attention, folks.
You never pay attention.
There's another
what
route.
The fuck was that? Oh, the mines.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit to see at PAX. I mean, there were so many indie games that looked cool. that I just didn't have time for. Oh, right, VR games. Because, like, the thing I'm worried about is a regular booth, like a good-sized, say, like a Sega or a Capcom or a Bandai or whoever. If they're just showing a console game or a PC game with a regular controller that you play on a monitor, I think you need to just chill out in that section a little bit. Just, like, slow it down a notch. I know it's Sonic, but, like...
That's one of the things I always get lost when I'm playing any Sonic game ever. Is like, the whole point is speed.
Yeah. I mean,
by the way,
it's that weird old argument of, like, Sonic's about speed. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I think it is to an extent, but speed is the reward for, like, skill and practice.
Yeah.
But there are... So, like, a section like that, I think, is not, like, a perfect... Like, this is not the best part of a Sonic level by any means. Where you have to actually watch platforms like it's a Mario game and slow down a lot. And, like, the issue I think this section has is that even if you get good at the section, you can't really get through it super fast. It never gets to that point because you have to time shit and watch platforms, and there's, like, a global timer. So, admittedly, not the best section of a Sonic level.
The sort of things that always throws me off about this level is, like, when you start running fast to go up these walls and everything like that, which direction you have to hold, because if you push the wrong direction, you slow down, and that happens.
Yeah, that's always been weird. I think that's one thing I tend to just let go of the controls now when it does that. Because it's just like, this is getting confusing. I have never made that jump. I don't think you can make that jump over that weird spike ball. It just seems impossible. How? Tails fly, maybe? Just to get over? Or maybe you have to drop down on the right now and take a different route.
Yep.
Whoop.
Fuck.
Yeah, the tails fly, he lets go super easy for some reason. Like, if you run into a wall or something. Ah.
Fuck him.
There we go.
He's in more.
Nothing can stop us now. Lings. But yeah, a regular booth can have, like, 10 or 20 demo setups, depending on what the developer, or publisher, or whoever feels like designing. A booth with VR demos can have, like, 2. What are we? You can just jump. Oh, you're trying to get... Oh, I see. Over here. Yeah, secrets. Holy shit, that's how you get up there. Okay. I did not know about that. You found a new thing.
Ow! Why do I keep missing platforms? The Ganaijin actually fucked me up there.
Yeah. I've never liked that power up actually. Yeah, the power up, the speed boost. I've never been a fan of it in any Sonic game.
I whiffed.
Yeah, I mean, you could... fuck it. Keep going. Technically, you can use the tails fly to get up there, but I don't even remember. I think there might be, like, a bonus ring. Oh, wait, get them to... fuck it. There's once you start thinking about it more, there's a lot of spots, especially in this level, where you can use tails to fly up to places and get, like, alternate routes.
Yeah.
Good timing. Yeah, they brought this shit back. These weird balls.
This is actually what I was doing this afternoon. I was waiting for my shepherd's pie to finish cooking.
Yeah.
Is this specific?
But yeah, one thing I'm worried about is, like, if VR gets really, really big, demo lines at shows are going to be insane.
Oh, God, yeah. I always forget that does that!
Because the fucking, a line for a game where you could have had, like, 20 or 30 stations is now going to be down to, like, 4.
Yeah, because you have spatial constraints.
VR. Yeah, like, every booth I saw that had VR, it was not good. The lines were always long.
Fucking tails.
And just there's something about, like, oh yeah, we can get 2 or 3 people through at a time, I find distasteful. Oh, you can. What the fuck? You can push. Oh my god! What the fuck?
So
What the shit?
that was pretty sweet, right?
That did you? Oh my gosh! I did not know about that. I didn't even know you could push those spikes.
Well, that's why I got hit by that mine. I'm like, did the spikes just move?
Holy shit! I thought you were just like fucking. I had no.
You thought I was
Wow.
playing like I play video games? It's okay, you can say it. I suck at these things.
No, I just figured you once the mine had already killed you, you're like just gonna hang around in that area because it's like, well, the danger already hit him. Might as well just sit there. But and then you like stayed in there. I'm like, wait, what's he doing? And oh my god, yeah, it would not even occur to me to like push the spikes.
Okay.
Gotta go fast. So one thing I think I've kind of realized about these stages is getting the speed up is good, but keeping up with the UFO like really matters a lot. It can make the stage way shorter.
Yeah, and like I'm trying to figure out because like the key to that last one was there was like a different like branch off of the street that you would take.
So you can jump to yeah, there you go. That's one of the areas that doesn't have a bumper that thankfully you can jump over. And yeah, that area you just passed, there's like a thin bridge to the left that lets you cut out a lot of the route. Oh man, look at this vaporwave ass shit. Oh, yeah, I gotta get that tighter.
Yes.
Yeah, to the left. Oh, well, you got it. There you go. There you go, Johnny.
I knew it. I was super close. So wow, I'm actually doing better on this file than I am on the game I was playing this afternoon.
Yeah.
Fuck! I dropped my controller.
But yeah, so I'm a little worried about VR kind of making it a lot harder for more people to try the games at shows. Because that's one of I'm probably kind of a weirdo for prioritizing it so much. But I feel like the number one rule of like booth design at conventions for video games should be if you've got a playable demo, oh my god, I hate this jump. Get as many people in and out of your booth as fast as possible, as many as possible. I wonder if you can just do it from the bouncer instead of going for this chain thing. So you have to jump on top of the spikes. Oh my god, yes. It's so goddamn hard.
Wow.
That's thing.
This was not the route I took earlier.
I feel like yeah. But so the thing with VR, because they take up so much space, and you have to put not only that but the time, like you have to put the headset on somebody and then adjust it so that it's in focus because everyone's eyes are different.
Right.
And wipe it down after every person so the next person can wear it without being like face grease, gross. All of those things like slow it down, it gets less people through, and I don't like that feeling of exclusivity that creates, where it's like, oh yeah, we can only get like 100 people to try our game this entire weekend. You're gonna just have to reserve a slot or get in a lottery or hope. I really like how PAX has short lines and short waits most of the time. Because thank you, enforcers, you guys are great, and most of the booths are put together pretty well. I'm gonna be really bummed out if I go to another PAX in like 5 years and every booth, no matter what, has like a 5-hour wait or something, or just reservations because VR headsets. Oh my god. What are you?
I was trying to get.
Oh, that.
Yeah, but I'm not going fast enough to get the. Okay, there we go.
I'm not sure if there's even a bouncer on that thing. Oh god. Oh, down through the trash. Oh, this is the low route.
Yeah.
This is
I immediately regret this decision.
I'm pretty sure you can go to the right and there'll be more stuff. I mean, there's rings over there. Yeah. Oh, that's right. They put this like floor under it. Sort of. Yeah, I think I came through part of this route once and I did not like it.
I can very clearly see why.
Yeah, the high route is more funner for me. That's right. I did come through here because it's all this shit. Yeah, those things can hurt you when they're all sparky and electric.
Yeah, no, I remember doing this part and it was a pain in the ass.
You can actually break the balls though, and that'll turn off the like things they're attached to. Yeah, this route is interesting. They put in some cool concepts, but it's not my preferred route through the level.
You know, and I noticed when you do try to like smash those balls, the blowback on them is psychotic.
Yeah, they bounce you back really far for some reason. Not even sure like where we're going here.
Yeah, because
that's the other thing is this area gets confusing.
Okay.
I guess I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can jump onto that staple.
I
Whoop.
I rushed it.
Yeah.
In typical Johnny fashion, I rushed it.
Oh yeah, Cuphead is actually really hard. I didn't demo it, but a couple of my friends there, my friend Devin, I think my friend Kyle did, and like both of them said it was actually pretty difficult, like surprisingly difficult. And my friend Devin, he co-opted it with a random guy one time when he got in line, and the other guy just like could not get a grasp on it.
So
it was super bad.
It was kind of like that. I forget what publication he worked for, but the guy that tried to play it and got critically fanned for the fuck.
Yeah, people got pretty. There's been a whole hubbub about that. Apparently, that guy's like an accountant. He works for like I think Polygon, but I don't want to be specific. He works for a video game website publication. But he's not a journalist, he's not a reviewer, he's not a critic, he's, like an accountant or something. And he just happened to be the only person they had at Gamescom who had a chance to try the game. And he's not very good at video games. He doesn't work at Polygon or whatever, whatever website because he plays video games. He works there because it's the job he got. Because they had an opening for an accountant or graphic designer or whatever. Yeah, the Tails fly gets... shit.
Wow, that's super...
Oh, that's a Knuckles section.
Oh.
Never mind, you're not even supposed to go through there. That's for Knuckles to climb up those walls.
Gotcha. Shit.
Yeah. I just realized that now looking at it, because I tried the same thing before on one of my playthroughs, and I was like, this doesn't quite work, and I didn't really understand why. And now I just thought about it. Because there are, like, Knuckles-specific sections of levels that, like, sometimes you don't even go through as Sonic and Tails.
Oh, I missed the fucking ring platform thing.
Yeah. Because I think, like, Knuckles, I know his Green Hill Zone actually starts differently. His Chemical Plant starts the same. And I know other stages have like different beginnings. I think some of the later ones do. Can't remember off the top of my head exactly which ones. But yeah, so that video came out, and then there was this whole hubbub about like, oh, Cuphead, Dark Souls, difficulty. Do video game reviewers have to be good at the games they're reviewing, et cetera, et cetera? And it made me kind of mad because the whole argument is completely invalid. Like the entire inciting incident of it is everyone's understanding of it is wrong because they think, oh, it was, a reviewer for fucking bitzone.com or whatever. And it's like, no, it was just some guy. It was a guy who doesn't play video games playing this.
Yeah. I mean, it does look like the game is going to kick your ass. Like, that's...
Yeah. And, like my friends confirmed to me, it's actually a pretty tough game. Also, you can break that whole platform thing that's got that weird gopher rot in it, and it'll turn off all of these.
Yeah, but it's really risky in this section because of the blowback.
That's true.
I don't know how I didn't get hit there.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Lucky.
This is where I kept dying because I didn't know which direction to hold.
You know what? Just don't hold a direction. Just jump on there and let it fly.
Part of me hates that worked.
Yeah, I'm not in love with the fact that it worked, but the game gets really confused about directions in situations like that. And Sonic games have always been like that. They, especially like in the 3D games, where you're pushing a direction relative to the camera, and it gets fucky. It gets fucking ridiculous. So
And
in this game, I think they kind of gave up trying to fix it and just said, just let him do it. Have you fought this boss yet?
yeah, this is what was kicking my ass this afternoon.
Yeah, this guy's a pain.
I fucking loathe.
I think you need to keep jumping at him to prevent him from like getting too high, and then like jump up onto the thing. Ah, shit. Yeah, this part's tough. But yeah, I don't know. If I'm gonna put in my own 2 cents on it, I think video game video game reviewers.
Fuck, I missed it.
It's more important to me that critics are like open about what games they're good at. Like, I don't necessarily like if I know that a critic is, say, like, you know, more interested in like turn-based RPGs and narrative games, and they get, you know, assigned to play a platinum game, if I know that, then I can see like a different viewpoint from somebody who wouldn't normally play one of these games, and I think that's still really valid and useful.
Yeah.
But it only is valid and useful if I can understand their point of view. So like that's what I want to know. You know, it's nice to know like it's, you know, it's good to have people reviewing games that they're good at and that are their forte as far as what they play. But I feel like that can lead to a critical consensus of like, oh my god, you know, like Dark Souls 3 is amazing. This is super great and we love it. But if all the critics are really good at Dark Souls,
I was not sure I was going to make that.
Yeah, it was a close one. But yeah, like if every critic is like really good at Dark Souls because they're all Dark Souls fans and they all say, this game is great, it's super fun, we love it. Somebody who doesn't know that every critic loves the game is going to go in and be like, oh, this game got great reviews, I'm going to play it, not knowing how fucking hard it is.
Yeah.
And they might think, oh, these critics are idiots, these guys are wrong, this game is terrible. Whereas if you know, like, if you know that all the critics are really good at this type of game, you know, like Dark Souls type games, then you can know, like, okay, they're all fans, they're probably all good at it. You know, they have a lot of the timing, the spacing, you know, those skills that make you good at Dark Souls. But like, I think almost better than that is having, you know, knowing like that maybe there's a critic out there who isn't good at these games and had a hard time with it. Like, if you have a diversity of viewpoints, you can get a better picture of the game itself by reading like multiple reviews. If you've got a guy who plays turn-based RPGs and like, you know, is like, I didn't like this, it was really heavy on timing and execution, it was hard, it's a really hard game, then if you're not good at hard games like that require that particular skill set, you can be like, oh, okay, now I know. And knowing is half the battle. So that's my fucking 2 cents on the Dean Takahashi Cuphead video.
So yeah, that's I do agree a lot with that, because like, I mean, I think there's like, you know, having just a basic grasp of even how to play a video game, like, just because a lot of what he was getting hung up on is like entry level platform.
Oh yeah, it was
stuff.
the tutorial.
Yeah,
it was, and the game was literally telling him press this button, then this button. Like that guy specifically would not be a fit reviewer for video games, but he's not a video game reviewer, so, you know, yeah, like, you know, critics should definitely have a good grasp of what they're playing or watching or reading. You know, obviously, you can't exactly review books if you're illiterate, or your reviews aren't going to be very good. At least, they're not going to be helpful. But yeah, like, I feel like, you know, having multiple viewpoints, and, you know, if critics at least understand or like having knowledge of games is definitely important. And, having some skill set is definitely important. But yeah, I'd rather live in a world where occasionally people who aren't good at certain things get assigned to review games. If it means we get a more diverse set of opinions, we can kind of see like, okay, this game is good for people who like this and not for people who like that.
Right.
Basically, yeah. Diversity, it's good.
It's like
Hear that, Uber?
Because if I'm gonna give you a review of Dark Souls, it's probably just gonna be me yelling at the screen saying no, not anymore.
Yeah. And I love Dark Souls, and both of our reviews are valid and good and important.
Because like,
oh my god,
I remember the last time I played it, I got really fuck off. Fuck off!
Oh, the Yoku blocks. This isn't even the right fucking game for these. Why are they here? Where did they come from? Where did they go?
If I had been forgotten not to, I can make for a long time.
Good times. Yeah, like I'd rather have like me review Dark Souls like, this game is great, I love it, it's super fun and challenging and exciting, and then you review Dark Souls and you're like, this game is ridiculous, this is bullshit, I hate it. That's better than just having two guys who are both like, this game is great and amazing and we love it. Oh man, this is another level I really liked.
Yeah, this is my first time playing this, so I'm psyched.
Oh, dude.
I'm sight reading this.
Wait till you get to Zone 2. Oh, yeah. Like, it's definitely got its influences from, like, the Mystic Cave Zone in Sonic 2 and Marble Garden and, like, various levels, but it's very much its own new level, which I like. It's got its own new mechanics in addition to the old ones, even if the new mechanics are old Mega Man mechanics. I love these crabs too with the saw blades. These guys are like
I wanted to sit there watching
enemies.
him play catch for a little while. It was amusing.
They're so animated. It's great. I feel bad killing them because they're clearly just like playing. They're just hanging out, having a good time.
They're the skull things on the stairs of Castlevania Symphony of the Night that we.
Yeah. I still think about that edit from time to time.
That's still like one of my. Am I just going in like the same pattern?
Yeah, you're in an infinite loop. You need to jump at a certain point or something. Oh, you need to go over the top of that thing. So get back around to that weird rotatey thing. Whoop.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. I think I see what you mean.
Yeah, slow down on it so you go over so you stay, or you can jump when you're on top of it, and then you'll get out of this loop. Bringing back I think Sandopolis Zone from Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles 3 and Knuckles had a thing like that infinite looping thing. So this guy, he's a little hard to figure out at first. He wants to break blocks, and his saw blades will break when he breaks blocks. So you want him to break blocks so you can hit him. He's got
to go to the hard. Okay, yep. No, that's.
And you can hit his underside too.
I got greedy there.
Honestly, don't even worry. You got 19 rings back. Just fucking go. Just get hits in, because this guy's a pain in the ass otherwise. Thank God for Tails. And yeah, I think, because he stays away from you, and like this guy's just weird. He's kind of hard to figure out.
Shit! Don't go up that. Okay, good. Don't go up that high.
He's a pain in the ass. Oh man. Woo!
The fucking pedals falling.
Oh yeah.
God, it's so pretty.
Yeah, dude, it's about to get it's gonna get the opposite of lit. But still cool, like good, but because instead of lit, like on fire, it's getting iced. It's getting frosted.
This is so gorgeous. What the fuck?
Look at that goddamn background.
Yeah, that's
Like once
what
you
I
get
was
out
about
of
to comment on before I got
yeah,
iced.
look at this Japan ass fucking weeaboo sweet ass lantern cherry blossom goddamn showdown at House of Blue Leaves. Like, oh my god, fucking Hattori Hanzo ass katana fucking background. And we've got these fucking trees,
Oh
these like
god.
aspen. Oh yeah, platforming, and the petals keep flying up when you walk over like the piles of leaves.
Tails.
Yeah, you get
His
frozen.
frozen sprite is so adorable.
Yeah, it's great. That's another thing about this game is they gave more, I guess, degrees of rotation to all. Oh, wow, an infinite. I didn't even think there was an infinite
Wow.
like bottomless pit in this stage. Wow. New discoveries, new tech, next level speedrunning.
Yeah, it was actually pretty. I thought I was actually doing really well, like learning the routes just through the first, like just doing time attack mode, doing
Yeah.
just let it go.
Let's let go of the D-pad.
Uh, just doing the time attack on uh, Green Hill Act 1. And I'm like, oh, 52 seconds, that's great. And then I watched the world record, which is at like 30 seconds. And remembered that I'm like, oh, yeah. I have much to learn about this community.
Oh yeah, I mean Sonic 2, like the speed run for that is somewhere around like 18 minutes or something, I want to
Yep.
say, or maybe 20. It's super low. Like it's ridiculous.
Okay, you just gotta...
Yeah, oh yeah, you can jump to break out of those. But when you're in block form, you'll also break stuff if you're moving. So, yeah, this level has some really cool mechanics. Oh my fucking god, the leaves.
It's...
The petals or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, this stage is so pretty.
No!
Pretty. Oh, what?
No!
Yeah. Oh, into the spikes even. Oh my god. Could there be a worse punishment for Johnny's bumfuckery? Good jump. Oh yeah, this one. I don't know how I would fucking gold star this one. Jesus Christ.
No! Fucking I turned like one fucking thing too early.
Don't worry about it. If there's one thing they preserved from old school Blue Spheres, it's that you will always turn just a little early or just a little late. Like every time. I do that most of the time.
I just what I remember like in the first 10 minutes I saw blue spheres are back and I remember getting very ooh.
Oh. Aha!
Excellent.
Yes, this is the first, what I would call the first, like, hard UFO catcher level. At least it was for me. This is the first one I really had to practice on. Wow.
I went for the the 10 ring in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Those are super hard to see too. It's a real pain in the ass.
And yeah,
see?
Wow. Yeah, that escalated.
That
awfully.
stage is like, it's legit. And the fifth one is, it makes me mad. It is needlessly difficult. One thing I do like is that they keep you on the same stage until you beat it.
Oh, okay. That
It's
is
a huge
actually very
improvement
good.
over like Sonic 3. That's one thing like more than almost any other like quality of life type improvement. The fact that you repeat the same Emerald stage until you beat it is so big. It's such an important change. Oh my god, you can actually practice them. It's not like Sonic 3, where the only way I was able to actually get the good ending of Sonic 3 and Knuckles was save scumming it with save states in an emulator.
Yeah. Although I mean, like,
Because like having to like loop.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I remember actually when I posted like being super angry about having to do the blue spheres thing. One of my friends posted like I remember specifically putting in incompatible cartridges just to practice how to do those.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there's an uproot, maybe? Yes. Okay, now I remember. Boom, this is baller.
Cause I remember like there was like I had to break things. And, like I need to get into block form.
Yeah. And now, yeah, you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a nice little sequence. Oh, the turnarounds, the clever, the insanity.
No.
Will Johnny do it again? Oh, man. That would have been so funny. 2 for 2. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that was a little disorienting. I heard boing and I'm like, Tails,
Oh,
did
my
you
God.
get spiked again?
Oh, man. I really like this stage. It's got so many, like, good, interesting mechanics.
Okay, those are bombs. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
And just the colors, like the kind of bluish whitishness of the background, and like the green and sort of magenta in the foreground, and just oh
okay. You
yes,
can't ball through those.
yeah.
All right. Like this game.
I mean, it's like some hyper light drifter level of pretty in this
Yeah.
zone.
Like this game is, everyone that's saying like this is the savior of Sonic, you're absolutely right. It is.
It's the savior of 2D Sonic. 3D Sonic is still firmly fucked. Oh, get him! And you figured out this boss fight 10 times faster than I did.
Shit. Yeah, fuck his shit up, Tails.
Yeah, I've really come around on Tails.
Shit, I was too
like,
far away.
Yeah, you have to jump at him while he's like doing his ninja flips in the air.
There was spikes that he just shot.
Yeah, those are the Metropolis Zone or whatever they are from Sonic 2 Starfish that hurt you. But you can jump on them and destroy them, and you don't have to worry about like running into their spikes before they've exploded. Weirdly. Oh, and Tails got rings. Oh, you've almost got him. Oh. Oh. Ah, damn.
But okay, that was just
Oh,
that was
shit. Yeah, it gets it. At the end, you just got to go
that
for
was a
it.
conglomerate.
Just really
right
go
there.
for it. Yeah, because he throws out so many starfish, you can't really.
I try to get him on the way down.
It's a pain in the ass to try and deal with.
Shit.
Whoop.
Come on, jump. Bullshit.
Too late. Up. Yeah, he goes out of air state fast. Jeez. Yeah, just get him.
Wow.
Get him. Oh, you got him. Yeah, I think you were down to his last hit before.
That's what I think too.
Boom jams. Whew. So, it is getting late even for me.
Yeah, I just like to call it. Wow, we have been on this gaming segment for well over an hour and a half.
That's how the world. That's how good this game is.
You know, like
it stops time.
I don't want to stop playing, but I also need to sleep probably.
I was gonna say you don't have to stop. Also, my favorite music in the game, this zone. Act 1 and Act 2, and the boss fights.
Yeah,
it's all so
sign
good.
This off, so it autosaved me here.
Yay, autosaves.
All right, let me go back to our thing here. Hey, we're back here. So, Hungry Ones, hope you guys have enjoyed Mitch's experience at PAX in surrogacy. So if you guys have not yet, slam that follow button down below. Follow us.
Like, share, and subscribe.
On YouTube. Follow us here. We do this every Sunday, 10 p.m., 10:30 today, because we were running a little bit late. Also, sorry for all of the technical difficulties. My computer decided to say "fuck you."
Yeah.
Follow us on our Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That is all at Quarter Munchers. Until then, I am Johnny.
I am the only
And the arcade is closed.